Alright, so we have done some things here in the admin relating links and organizing some HTML, right? Now it's time for us to make something happen, and we have a table called categories in the database, and we are going to be displaying that page right here. When we click on this link, we want to go to that page and we want something to come and display here. So we're going to be building the forms that we need. If you don't remember, go back to the lecture where I introduced you to the CMS and see how that looks. All right, so let's go ahead and open our co-editor, and inside admin, I'm going to close this, and inside admin, we find admin. I'm going to make a new file inside the, do we want to make this includes, or do we want to, let's just make this right in the index categories, actually categories.php. all right, so let's call this categories.php, and that's just in the root of the admin folder. All right, and here what we want to do is we want some of the data from the index in here. All right, so I'm gonna just select everything here, and I'm gonna copy it into the categories. All right, now if you notice here, we're missing the database. All right, so we have the database in the includes in here. Actually, is it in include? It's not in includes here. It's in the includes right here. So we need to go there and get it. But I don't want to keep doing this over and over for every page. All right, so what I want to do is include this file into the header actually of our document and of this file. Just go to admin and do that on the header. So let's go into includes, and let's go to the header of the admin, and we can call this admin header so you don't get confused. We can rename it if you want. Let's call this admin, well, let's just leave it like that, but just in case for you, so you don't want to get confused, make sure that you are in the admin folder and includes header.php. all right, so here I want to include that, and I'm just gonna say PHP. I'm just gonna write something down here, and I'm going to include this. So we are going to include this once. Let's do it once. I think this function should do fine with us, because we want to include this once. We don't want it to be including this all over the place. So actually just leave it like this for now, and then later on we will actually come and fix up and secure our data, but right now we don't need it. So we know that this is outside, so we need to go outside and find a folder called includes db.php. all right, because we need to go outside the admin and we need to go to another folder called includes, right? So now let's check it to see if this connection is working. So let's go to our admin index, and here I want to check on that connection real quick to see if we got a connection. So let's just say, let's open a PHP tag here, and let's just check on that connection real quick, and let's just say if connection, then we want to display something. We don't need that. If we're writing just one line, we just say echo something. Geez, if I can get it right, that would be nice. All right, con, we're just gonna say con real quick just to see if this is working. Let's go back to this, refresh, and we can see it right here. You can't see it, but it's in that black spot right here. So we are connected. All right, so now that we are connected, we need to go to the categories page, and includes header categories. I had it right here on the working. Perfect. Let's go to the content of the categories. Let's build the first form. Let's see, we have some time on this to build the first form, and this one we're gonna have a div. Actually, let's create a div of, first we create a div of call xs. With this, actually this is a class, a bootstrap class, and you're just gonna make our div half of the page size, half of the screen, is a 12 column grid, so this is a 6 column, meaning that it's half of the screen. Okay, and here what we want to create is a form that we can add some data into our database. All right, so now that we have this here and we want to say we have a div with a class of form group. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts. And then input text, this is gonna be cat title. Let's just put that in there right away. Make sure that you put this here, cat title. This is where we're gonna be putting the title of our categories. All right, so we need two forms, one on the left and one on the right. So we have this div form class there, is gonna make our form look nice. We also need another div for our input, and this input type is going to be submit. We are going to have the name changed to submit, and value, we're just going to say add category. All right, I think that should be enough, and let's just go ahead and make this a little smaller so that way I can put something else in here. What I want to put is a class just to make this look nice, and the class is, let me take this out of here, that way you can see. I don't want you to miss on anything. btn, two classes, primary. All right, and this one also has a class of this one. Let's just gather my thoughts with the class. All right, so this class is gonna be form control, and this is just gonna make things look nice. All right, so let's see how that looks for now. That's the only way we can go, and let's go to categories. Actually, we should put a link here to categories.php. We can see we are getting there, and this is this half of the screen like I said before. Let's put a label on that and make it look a little nicer. So let's just make this bigger here. There we go. Put a little label on this right here, and this is for cat title. Right, I'm just gonna put cat title, and just a little different there, and category title, categories. I'm just gonna put just add category there. That's fine. Let's go back to it. Let's see how that looks. Refresh. All right, so we got the first one here. Right, I'm gonna leave the rest for the next video. We need to build actually a table here on the right hand side, and we need to build another form that we are going to be displaying with some jQuery, some JavaScript. All right, I promise it won't be hard. It just takes a little time. All right, so anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next lecture. Take care.